Whatever. Okay. Let's go. So, last time we... There we go. I don't know. I cut my bangs, and then they're kind of messy because, you know, the way I cut my hair before, it was already in kind of like some layers, and then those layers are a little bit clashing with what I wanted to do, but I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm a model. It's not that serious. These are the things that you do when you get like a little bit bored, is that you just like end up cutting your hair. You just end up cutting your hair a bit. Hey. Hey, Couscous Fanatic. So, last time we went and we defeated a vampire in some caves that was like destroying this farming community. And then we got an earth rod to reveal the Lich, who's the real guy who's destroying the farming community. And we activated the earth crystal. My hair is different because I got bored last night and I cut it a little bit. I cut like my bangs a little bit. So since we destroyed that little bit of continent or whatever, we can access like the left side of the map. I'm wondering if we can also reach the other places that are restricted by sea. Let's see, right here we are near Melman. That was the farming community. We're also near the Cavern of Earth, Giant's Cave, Sage's Cave. And I'm wondering if we can go to those two continents that are in the top. There was a Final Fantasy VII-esque soundtrack. I don't know what you're referring to, but like, there are certain like leitmotifs and stuff like that that do get reused between Final Fantasy installments. So you hear like a little bit of a song from a previous Final Fantasy and a newer Final Fantasy, just like a little bit. One of the big examples that is very obvious is like, you know, the Crystal theme or the Chocobo theme. But there are others that sneak their way in there, like certain dungeon themes and stuff. But yes. Yes, we seem to be able to go to the other continents. Can't wait until we get the airship so I don't have to fight these little fish and their big eye friend. Your friend's not here yet, Couscous? Aren't I your friend? I've got my pink Dr. Pepper. I'm running low on it. Who knows? Who knows when I'll be able to find it? You know, sometimes the local store is out of it. I really need like a walking pad or something like that. So I can get my steps in while I'm on my computer. You know, I can do this. I can like walk in place. Have I played Crusader Kings? No, I have not played any of the map games. It doesn't seem like it's for me. Nope, I never played Civ either. Who do I look like? Luigi Mangione? Oh, there's a town. Can only hope there's a dock nearby as well. Luigi Mangione, he worked as like an intern on one of the Civilization games. It's on his like little LinkedIn resume. Where can I find a dock? Dock! Dock, I need a dock! Come on. Come on. Are you telling me that on this continent there's no place to dock? They don't have like a ship-faring community? Yes. Yes, I have my pink Dr. Peppers. Richard Nixon's love child. Any docks? I honestly didn't think anyone would really notice that my hair changed, because it was just like a little cut. I need an easier way to cut like the back of my head, because it is like a little heavy and like hot. The back of my head is like so dense with hair that it's like it's generating a lot of sweat. Oh, hey Titty Belcher. Yes, I'm fighting the Haggins. Faster to start over at level 0 than fight Haggins? I don't know about that. It's not like they take a supremely long time to fight, but maybe that's just because I can just put auto attack on and then set my controller down. So I don't really notice it. Although I do need like... Let's sort with items at the top. I do need to make sure that I'm not dying. I do need to pay attention a little bit, because I've let my guard down during these battles before and have gotten killed. Okay, so the top left doesn't have any docks. Let's see if the top right continent has a place for me to set my ship. Yep. I'm still fighting them, yes. Even this many hours in, I'm still fighting these sea creatures, because... What can you do? What can you do? We're subject to the mercy of the sea. They say the seas got like rough after, you know, the powers of the crystals or whatever faded. I don't know if they would be as full of these weird sharks and Sahagins had the crystal been at full power. I mean, like, when the people first, like, started sailing to other continents and stuff, surely there weren't, like, already built docks for them to land at. I don't know why we're so, you know, why we're so precious about this dock thing. I think Teddy Belcher's probably a Sahagin, and he's like... He's trying to get me to stop annihilating his people. Anyone low? No, no one's low on HP. We're good. I wish there probably was like a way to like reduce these random encounters. I mean, it's ultimately probably good for me because it's like giving me a little bit of XP. But man, they sure are relentless with these battles. Repel is a thing in like Pokemon where you can avoid battles if you use that item temporarily. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any such thing in Final Fantasy 1. But yes, one of the things that some other Final Fantasies have is like they'll have like a necklace or accessory or something that will let you avoid random encounters. Like I know they have one in Final Fantasy X. That's really useful for moments where you're just like, I just need to walk around the map. I just need to sail. Yeah, some people do this like how in the 3D games animations get more complex, so they take more time. But I believe like in the PC ports of like Final Fantasy 9 and 10, maybe 8 and 7 as well, they added like a fast forward for the battles if you want, and that really helps. And then some Final Fantasies, they have like in the options menu, they have like the ability to turn on like simplified animations. It didn't help you as a 9-year-old on your PS1. Did you really notice the speed as a child? I thought like children would just like be so enthralled by playing a video game that they would not notice. It annoyed you a bunch as a... Oh, that's right. And maybe if you do have ADHD, it would annoy you more. Who knows? I don't think I started noticing any video games becoming too slow for me until I was like in high school or something. Roast Final Fantasy 14. I don't really have much about Final Fantasy 14. I didn't play it that much. I just don't like how it's like a sort of that generic high fantasy. I don't like that it doesn't have a bunch of like voice acting in the cutscenes. Maybe it does now. Who knows? But also it's like more that World of Warcraft inspiration. It's like it's almost like a World of Warcraft skin or something. And I wish it just, you know, was a little bit more Final Fantasy, that had more of a unique flavor to it. Sometimes I wish it had... Sometimes I wish there were more, like, MMOs that had, like, an action focus, like how Phantasy Star Online 2 did. Where you're, like, you know, you're mashing the buttons to do your attacks, and then there's, like, a timing element to it, too. And then you get, like, a little bit more... You know... You get rewarded for like dodging and playing with good enough timing and reflexes. Today's Tekken 8 patch is really bad. I was not aware that Tekken went all the way to 8. Hello, Magnetic Tustra. I was never very good at learning combinations for things. I tended to just button mash, which works in some games but doesn't work in all games. Oh my god, no docs? Maybe I'll go back to Cornelia or something, and then see what the dancer has to tell me. Maybe there's something, you know, big I'm missing. Uncharted Waters? I've never heard of that. I've heard of Uncharted, the Sony franchise. I've never heard of Uncharted Waters. Is it like a turn-based RPG? Or is it like... I don't know. Is it mainly sailing? Uncharted Waters for SNES is like this, but a full world map. Only boating RPG. Okay, let me see. Is there a dock near? Is there a dock near? Gosh darn it. I don't think there's a dock near. Maybe I should go to the tip of the continent. You know, the place where the two continents are touching tips. In uncharted waters, it's 1496. You go to Japan and give them the world map. And you start in Portugal. Ah. Is it like historical fiction? I'm starting to see I'm starting to see what you got against the Sahagins, whatever they are. This is very excessive. It's from the developers of Romance in the Three Kingdoms. What's this shirt about? This shirt is just a free shirt I got that advertises some kind of like... I think it's a weed business, maybe? And it's got like a... It's got like a playing card motif on it because I live in Las Vegas, you know? So, Las Vegas business, you know, playing cards. Goes hand in hand. Let's go down instead. I know they said that the ancients have like a technology to make your ship fly. I don't know if I can commune with these ancients right now. No, it's not a gambling ad. It's just like, it's a weed ad. I also have shirts for other businesses, like, I think I have one that's like a pest control shirt. And it has like the outline of the state of Nevada on it. Okay, here's a dock. Yes, it's a weed ad from the gambling land. Although, we are losing our national... Not our national, but our local identity. Now that everyone gambles everywhere on their phones and stuff, it's like... It makes us like not special anymore. How hot is it? It's pretty hot in Las Vegas generally. Lately, I believe it's been in the 70s to 80s, so not like extremely hot here. But it'll get up there as the season progresses. Pick Penn or Teller. I guess Teller. He's the silent one, right? I've been to a Penn and Teller show, actually. My mom got free tickets when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm still good on HP. Before the Penn and Teller show, if you arrive early, you can go up to the stage and examine their props. And, you know, it's sort of like a way for you to... Oh, Pravaka. We've been here before. Might as well go to the inn though. And it's sort of a way for you to like see if you can figure out how they're doing their tricks and stuff. But, you know, I was too stupid to figure them out. And yeah. And the show was alright. They did like some kind of shadow puppet show during it too. Which I thought was cute. Wow, I have so much money now. Let's buy some Phoenix Downs. Those are always the thing that get me. I'm always just like, ugh. I don't have any way to revive people. I have a way to revive people with White Mage, but it's very limited. Let's also get... Okay, we're good on tents, actually. Good on poison. Let's get a few Echo Grasses too. Do these guys have anything new to say? I don't think there are any ports to the north. A ship can only dock at a port. Yes. He's telling me I just wasted my time trying to find a port. I didn't know he meant like the entire north though, like both continents. Okay, we should search this like southeastern continent a little bit more. Because it doesn't look like we have very many places we've explored on it. And yeah, I do like the village theme. It's very peaceful. And despite all these people suffering. Yeah, I am killing dogs, but they're bad dogs. Sometimes you gotta put a dog down. I wonder if I can slip my ship through that little gap on the left side there. Can I? No. But there does look to be there does seem to be a dock a little bit south to us. Right here, right here, right here. I do think it's funny when enemies like come up to you and then they flee. It's like they get cold feet. And they're unable to commit to what they've started. Scorpion's an example of like a pest that we get in Nevada. They're not this big though. Crescent Lake. Alright, so let's check out the equipment. Okay. Mithril shield, buckler, mithril glove. I should equip the coral sword, but it didn't really matter because I was defeating guys with one hit anyway on the seas. Mithril sword. Mithril axe. Yeah, let's get that mithril axe. Anything else? Nope. What is this? In the corner. I don't know what that is. If that's supposed to be an Iron Maiden, if that's supposed to be just some misc thing with a cross. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. Zzz. Yeah. It's a gravestone, it's a gravestone, it's a gravestone, it's a gravestone. My husband is always traveling, and in the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. Divorce. Tell him you'll get a divorce if you don't stop sleeping by those gravestones. Okay. I thought that our white mage was gonna be able to use exit, but no. In fact, not. Protera? Invisera? Sona's good. If we ever encounter any petrifying enemies, Sona would be useful, Protera would be useful. I'm not sure about Invisera. I've only got 17,000 gil. I think I better buy some black magic. Death? I don't like those RNG abilities. Quake. Quake and Thundaga, both sound good to me, but I don't have any Earthful abilities, so I think I'll go Quake for now. Don't people here have anything else to say? It's just that one couple. Do I keep the abilities? If I were to swap them out, do I still keep them? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I don't think you still keep them. Because you do have the ability to forget abilities. Which I assume just gets rid of them. Does this item shop have anything useful? No. The same old. Yeah, some of the spells are expensive. But, you know, you get late enough to the game, probably money doesn't matter as much. But in those early days, yeah, you might want to be careful. Ooh, Ankegs. These are like a little evil millipedes. Or centipedes. A lot of people say that these bugs are actually good for you. Like, I mean that they're good for your house and stuff if you find millipedes and centipedes. that they get rid of like the bad bugs or something like that. But all bugs are bad to me. Okay, so this little bit with the Crescent Town doesn't connect to anything else, but there is another bit to the south. Why am I saying they're evil? Because they're on my property. Did they pay anything to be here? No. Oh! I just realized Lois was on Poisona instead of Attack. Been wasting MP. Hopefully I don't need that MP. So is there no place to dock that takes me to anywhere new? What about here? Oh, this is Elfheim. I wonder if they have anything to say, any hints. I am a sage when the time is right, the future is revealed to me. Yes, weapons and armors of Mithril are sturdy. I've got them already. Another sage? These sages don't have anything to say. Yeah. They're just talking about the creature to the west and all that, and thanking me for awakening the prince. There's the Marsh Cave, there's the Western Keep. I don't know if there's any significance to the Elfheim having a southern dock. But yeah, I'll head over to Cornelia. See what that dancer has to say. It's interesting that the sages apparently can tell the future, but you know, it's just not time. It's just not time for them. And so instead I have to I have to rely on some scantily clad lady that just like hangs out in the village square. You know, other RPGs, there's sometimes a feature where if monsters are too weak for you, that they just run away. And that'd be nice right now, because these monsters are a bit weak for me. When my two mages can gang up and just like beat you with hammers, that's a sign that you're a little bit too weak to be stepping to me. Okay. Cornelia. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You wanna dance with me? Hee hee. I don't know what else to tell you. How about we have that dance? Would you say? Dancer had nothing to say. For the Christmas Grace. Oh yeah. I could cross rivers if I had something like a canoe. I believe the sages of Crescent Lake say something like that. Okay. I really struggled to get back here. And I guess it was for nothing. King, you have anything? Sarah's thoughts are always with you. If you wanted, you could... I mean, here in Cornelia. No, it's nothing. You should make preparations for your journey. Restore light to the crystals. Man, Sarah's got the hots for us. Which one of us? I have no idea. Because we're four different people. Maybe she means all four of us. I don't know. The loot has the power to shatter the gateway of evil. Man, Sarah's sister also has the hots for us. Okay, so neither of them, no one has any like solid hints for us. I do know that the ancients, they can make a ship fly, but where are these ancients? Where are these dang old ancients? Ah, yeah. I love Hexagon. I also don't know who she kissed either when she said "Mwah." It's like people accept the entire party to have like one consciousness. Which they kind of do. I mean, they're all controlled by me, but they don't know that. The characters in the game don't know that, do they? There's Provoca. Maybe I should go to midfield? I don't know. I don't remember what the name of that place is. But the town that we were starting in when we started this save state. I'm not save state, save game. Maybe I'll realize something about their hints. Starting then another Dr. Peppa Pink. It's alright. It's alright, Kook Fanatic. They're pink. They're pink. They wouldn't be bad for you if they were pink. You know, actually reverse that. They wouldn't be pink if they were bad for you. Okay, let's see. The Crystals of Grace. I'm just the farmer. Should I go back to Sada? He gave us the Earth Rod. I don't know if he has anything else to really say. Someone gonna tell us. Wait. Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now it's fallen into ruin. I would guess the Northland, with their ruined civilization, would be where the ancients were. But I can't dock there. The giant live in the cave, eats rocks. Yes, we know that. He wants us to stop by her father's shop. But we've been to every shop here. I don't think they had anything like crazy. And maybe I'll go talk to Sada. God damn. I hate sailing so much. I hate it. This is why they invented planes. It's just too much trouble sailing. Oh yeah. I can only I can only get to Sada if I go through the Giant's Cave. Sada, this supposed wise man, wasn't wise enough to... No dock here either. My god. There are other games where if you're sailing your little ship, you can dock wherever there's like sand or what have you. And that to me is a much less ridiculous restriction than having to find these like constructed docks. At least I'm still leveling. There is like a bit to... Okay, no. It's covered in mountains. Never mind. I was gonna say that there's a bit to the north of Melmond? Melmond that I haven't explored, but it's just the... It's just the mountains. There's nothing on that tip either. Above the Giant's Cave. I've been to the room to the south. That was just like a chest or something. Please, Sada. Please tell us something. If Sada has nothing to tell me, I'm just gonna look up where to go next. I would have thought it would be the Crescent Lake town, but no one there had anything to tell me. Ooh. Oh yeah, what is with these pots? It's just this room with random pots in it. Very suspicious to me. Restore the crystals to Grace. Okay. He hasn't said anything useful. Let me look it up. Oh! Oh god, okay. Apparently the Crescent Lake town was the correct place to go, but there's a hidden path that I just missed. I was too inattentive to find, or something. I'm gonna go pee. Okay. Man, I feel so stupid. It's crazy considering, like, I've played and beat this game before that I just, like, wholly blanked. Yeah. Old game design. You know, if this were a modern game, the characters are constantly being like, "Gosh, I wonder if there's a secret path. Gosh, let's go to the Crescent Lake town." They'd be saying that like every 5 seconds until I actually went there. And then there would be like a big, like, old, like, glowing dot on the map telling me to go. Gosh, you mean this voice? This is just how characters sound in RPGs. Okay. Let's get to the east by going west. We're gonna prove that the Earth is round. Yes, the dog from the Mickey Mouse cartoons. Goofy. He can be your party member in many games. Okay, this isn't where I need to go. I need to go a bit more south, I think. Unless that is where I need to go. I don't know. The thing that makes me think that that dock I was just at is not where I needed to go is that I believe it connects to Provoca, which is somewhere that we didn't even need the ship to go to, so it wouldn't be connected to the Crescent Lake town. Crescent Town, whatever it is. And I believe it's this dock that we need to go to. I wonder what it's trying to get at by naming it Ankeg. Is that a reference to like a creature from mythology, or is that a type of bug? Ankeg. Ankeg. Okay. Crescent Lake. Not here. Let's sleep at the inn and then look for the secret path. I didn't actually read where the secret path was. I figured, hey, let's figure this out myself. Let's put my gamer instinct to the test. Okay, so her husband's always sleeping here. There a reason? Did these gravestones? No. Oh. I thought that maybe I could exit and then walk all the way around the town. But I guess not. Does look like there's a path. Oh. I see. Right here. And then we got some old guys in the circle. What y'all doing here? Playing bingo? I am Lucan. Oh! This is that dude who was like mentioned in that other town. The Great Sage. I see a cycle of wrath. A dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves. That didn't help me, dude. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us, warriors of light. Only you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, warriors of light. You have defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who is not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. I almost read that as Mount Gulag. You obtain a canoe. Woo! 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 Anything else I'm missing here in this forest? Okay. I've got a canoe. And the canoe lets me traverse river. Oh! Okay. So now I can walk to any body of water. And I can just be, you know, rolling my little boat on it. Neilchu. That's a new guy. Oh, this guy is actually like a little bit tough. Not like the Sahagins I've been fighting. Let's try a low fire. Okay. We have different types of aquatic animals now. We have white crocs and red piranhas. Whoa! 300! That was a crazy amount of damage to do. I assume that was just a critical hit, though. Do I want to go up? No. Because I assume, like, the Mount Gulg is that little dotty place. I need to find a way to get there that isn't covered in rocks. Ooh! Wow, wow. Brian's almost dead. Let's toss him a cure. See how that fares. Dang, these level 1 spells are not doing that much. I see. There's a little place to go. And here we are at the volcano. I should actually save. I know there are auto saves, but I should do a hard save as well. Oh, will the canoe? Oh my god. No. I was wondering if you could bust out the canoe here to sail over the lava, but apparently not. I guess we have to just eat damage if we want to go anywhere. Okay, so let's like at least look at what we've got going on. We want to head directly west. Oof. Okay. It doesn't look like the lava damages you that much per step. Which is good, which is good. That means it's perfectly doable to just raw dog this lava. Since we're in the fire dungeon, I wonder if the move is to use ice spells. No, that was not... That was not doing much of anything at all. Let's just melee these. Yeah. Okay, so there's a bunch of chests here. And... that little bit to the very far west, it's not like connected to any of the other doors. But also, it's not like how you go down. So I don't know what's in there. There's something secret? Or is it just a waste of time? I'm getting levels so fast here, it makes me wonder how underleveled I am. Of course there would be monsters inside the dang chest. That's always the way, isn't it? Mithril Helm. We already got that. We already bought that. We're more likely to encounter dragons here than aquatic creatures. Let's get 2 cures off on Stewie. And then there's one chest down here. Monsters! They love it. They love putting monsters in these chests. Let's target Blizzard, since these are fire elementals. Yeah, that did decent damage. But if it was gonna take me a second turn anyway, then I didn't really need to do that. Because the 2 melee attacks would have already killed it on the second turn. Let's do a little heal. Although, maybe I should be saving up my heals because they're on the same level as No Blaze, right? Yeah, they are on the same level as No Blaze. I gotta make sure I can cast that for the boss if it's a fire enemy. Please let these chests be good. There were chests that I skipped before, right? Because I remember getting fed up last session with, like, the very mid contents of chests, and I just, like, skipped them in the interest of time. Horned Devils. They look more like big old bugs to me. Like they have like bug eyes. Unless those are supposed to be horns. A little bit hard for me to interpret. Monsters. Of course. Of course. Why would there be anything but monsters? Great sword, great sword. Is that an upgrade? A sword that's effective against giants. And it's not an upgrade, huh? I mean, it's an upgrade if I'm fighting a lot of giants, but other than that, it's not a general upgrade. You know, sometimes it's like I expect nothing, but I'm still disappointed. Oh, no monsters in that one, at least. Just straight up money. Pyrolisk. These look like little weasels with wings. Oh wow. They're weak enough that Lois can kill them. Let's see. 2 chests coming up and then like a whole bunch of chests at the bottom. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of attacks. I hope their attack, like their attack, isn't that high. Doesn't look it. Doesn't look like it. What? Why does it feel like that first fire elemental was tougher? More Gil. If I just don't talk to that monster guy, I wonder if I still have to fight him. Let me try a Healara. Let's just try to sneak by him. Ah! Yes, I could just pass by him. Mithril gloves. We already have these. Mithril helm. Eye potion. Tent. Heal. Monsters. There was a surprising number of, like, chests that didn't have monsters, though. That's good. That's good. Lava worm. Is this guy like really drooly? Is that all the saliva coming out of his mouth? He must have been really hungry. Another one of these guys. Let's try some magic. Monsters. Another worm. You would guess that the saliva is some kind of venom instead? Perhaps. I don't know if worms typically carry venom. You know, I just imagine them like crawling in the low ground. Mithril axe. Phoenix down. Phoenix down is useful. Ah, okay. So this isn't connected to the middle door at all. Well, it is like if I go far enough, but it's not. It's not connected to a door directly below me. I thought it might have been. Oh, these are just fire elementals. I really did not need to fight it at all. Didn't even give me anything special. It's so strange that they make some enemies just like completely avoidable. You know, in this game where the random encounters happen every like 5 steps. Let's get a Healara off. Okay. Oh, it's a Helgius. I wonder if this counts as a giant. Probably. But that's still not enough motivation for me to get the Great Sword instead. Why would I want to use this little place? Yeah, there's nothing there. Just a waste of time. Okay, so... doesn't look like there's anything to the west. No doors or anything, doesn't seem like. So I guess we're just going east. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward. Ogre Mage! I didn't know ogres could, like, learn things. My only experience of ogres in real life is, like, John Featherman, and... and he does not represent the ogre community very well. Let's see... Okay, so... let's get some potions off, and then we're gonna have to run down. I should watch Lord of the Rings. I've watched the first movie. Was there an ogre in that first movie? I don't think so. There were orcs and the mud orcs or whatever that were like taken out of the ground. The something. No! I was in the middle of going to heal him. It's so cruel how they decide to only heal 1 HP when you resurrect someone. They're a lot more forgiving with that in later games. Oops. Sort items first. Let's use a high potion on him. Let's see, nowhere to go. In a door. I don't think there are any doors here. Okay, yeah. I just have to beeline for the stairs again. It's strange they don't give you like an item to help with this lava. In a lot of games, like you can brute force the lava, but they like try to encourage you to use some kind of key item. So good thing I bought these Phoenix Downs. Oof, out of that level of magic. Let's use a Healara. I should have bought more potions. I didn't think I would need this much healing. Oh, jeez. Okay. There are quite a few doors. And they all seem to be full of chests. I think I'm going to just ignore the doors after this one and then just go to the stairs. Gold needle. Gil. Alright, so... Oh man, 3 of my dudes are asleep. I guess those physical attacks, woke him up. What if I just flee? What if I just keep fleeing until I reach the boss? Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was gonna kill people. That didn't. We're still good. We've got these heals, but I want to save No Blaze. I mean, I guess I could use it at least once. No, this is not an endgame area. I am not close to finishing the game, no. This is the second crystal out of 4. Oof. There are a lot of doors here. There are 8 doors. Let's go to the very top one. Here's a red dragon. Finally a use for our worm killer. I really... Oh my god, I really should have bought more healing items. I really should have bought more healing items. Okay. So, as long as we're in one of these rooms, we can look at the other rooms. And the place we want to go is the lower left. Well, if I die, at least I, have an autosave. Okay, so here's what I can do. I use the Phoenix down, and then I'll use an Ether on Lois. And then I'll use a Healara to heal everyone up. And I guess I might as well just use another heal. And hope that one No Blaze cast is enough. So you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Merilith from her slumber. The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Okay. Do we have any items that might be useful? No. No blaze. Let's start casting haste. Okay, it's got a decent amount of... It's got a decent amount of, like, physical resistance, at least. Let's try a Quake. Oh my god! Too bad that Protera wasn't faster. Okay, so... we still have no blaze on all the characters that didn't die. So that's something. Let's use a cure on Brian, even though it won't do that much. What if I do a Blizzara? Come on! Stop targeting the vulnerable. Will silence work on it? It's a boss, so I wouldn't assume so. Yeah, who knows? I can cast the other nulls in case it has like other spells to use on us. Oh my god. My damage dealers, they're not able to do anything. New haircut? Oh, I got bored last night and I just cut my bangs a little bit. Hello, DXR. There's no way. Oh, okay. Paralyze, wore off. Let me cure that blindness for you. Let me cure everyone's blindness. Oh no, he's gonna die. Now all I have is Lois, and she's not gonna do any meaningful damage. I wonder if I can even beat it on my autosave. Because it's not like I have a ton of stuff. Yeah, let's use an ether. And then magic up a Hilara. Run. 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 Okay. First off, I'll no blaze, and then let me use an X potion on Peter, since he's so low on health. Okay, now let me use a Protera on everyone. I look different with my bangs? I don't know. I'm still the same person. Just with a little bit less hair. Bizarra, come on. Do some mega damage. That was not mega damage, but it was something. Okay. Let's start healing this blindness. What about Quake? I didn't see how much Quake did. Let me try it again. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. Oh, it missed. I wonder if it missed last time too. Let me do a Blizzara. I could do a heal, but no one's gotten really damaged in like a group attack yet. I mean, I can always blind them myself. Ooh, Stewie is taking it. Stewie just cannot catch a break. And then, let's heal. Quake has missed twice. Ooh, no, no, no. Ooh. Accidentally did auto battle. I didn't want to do that. Okay. What if I do Thundara? Is that gonna be like super weak? Yeah, that's pretty weak. Let's try Quake again? I mean, it shouldn't keep missing. It's not like this lady's floating. Oh my god. What if I do a regular Blizzard? That's a little bit better than the Thundara. I'm going to heal Brian, because Brian's my main damage dealer right now. And Lois is down. don't want to use up his turn. Oh no. That's alright, because I didn't get to use his turn anyway. Okay. What if now I don't waste the turns on... What if I don't waste the turns on Quake, and I just do damage thing ones? Maybe it has such low HP that I'll be able to do it. Ooh. Maybe I'll be able to do it with this time. Do not do this to me. Let me cast the heal. And then some cure. Protera? Terra or no Blaze? Let's do no Blaze first. Okay, and then let's put an X potion on Lois, and then have her cast Protera now. Let's keep freezing this girl. I don't know if blindness affects accuracy really, or if it like lowers the amount of damage that someone does. Because it looks like it lowers the damage. Unless I'm just getting unlucky with some of these hits. Ooh. That was big damage on Lois. Let's do a heal. Oh, Darkness Mist. Suck it, Mary. Okay. Let me cure Brian's blind just in case it has some effect on Brian. I did it. Third time was the charm. Third time was the charm. How am I gonna exit this this dungeon alive? Oh wait, it has a portal. These things have portals. These crystal dungeons. Wakey wakey. Crystals and bakey. Rekindled flame restored the fire crystal's light. I got an achievement. This is the altar of fire from which the power of fire flows forth. Okay. Okay. Take me out of here. And then, since I'm on the world map, I can use my tents. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay, so... do I want to go back to Crescent Lake? Or do I want to... see what other areas I can get to in my canoe? Thanks, DXR. I wonder if I can use my tents, like, on water. No, I can't. You can't pitch a tent on water. I bet white crocodiles would, like, make such amazing, like, purses and handbags. Because, like, already, like, alligator and crocodile skin is, like, so highly prized, right? Imagine having something that was naturally white. I wonder if that guy by the graves is awake now. Oh, he is, isn't he? I've been after the Levistone for 10 years. The cave to the north looks promising, but I can't go. I'd never hear the end of it from my wife. Ah, he has dreams of doing a little floating ship. But his wife is ruining his dreams. That's why they need a divorce. He can find a husband that will actually pay attention to her, and he can find a wife that will support his negligence. A wife that doesn't want him around at all. Let's, like, start buying some high potions. Buy another Phoenix down. Maybe we'll buy some remedies just in case. Like if we have paralysis again in a battle. And then I wonder if the sages will have anything new to say to me, or if they just want me to figure it out myself. Power must be directed towards its proper end. Okay. So, you have nothing new to say. That guy did wake up and talk about the cave to the north with the lava stone. So I guess we have to head north and find this cave. Let's save. And then hopefully we'll soon be able to fly. Ayy. That enemy dropped a high potion, that's useful. We can go west. But it explicitly said that the cave was to the north. Unless they mean the northern continent, then... that's not... and we're not really going the right way. But... isn't anything? No. That's a dead end. I don't think we're able to reach anywhere that isn't a dead end from this part. If we want to go north. Field research advanced. Completed 50% of the bestiary entries. You know, I just realized like when I got my last achievement that, you know, I'm blocking all the achievements because they come in the lower lower right. Let me see if there's anything to the west, just in case. Oh, and since we're... here on water, maybe we'll switch to Coral Sword. Yeah, there's a forest here. Does this forest have anything? Or is it just forest? You know, I've recently become a little nostalgic for the cartoon Angela Anaconda, which was like a show that was in like the early 2000s that was animated using like pictures of real people. And I don't believe I liked it at the time, but, you know. Nostalgia has a way of sweetening every memory. And then, like, in America, they did an Angela Anaconda skit before the theatrical showing of the first Digimon movie here. And what they did with the Digimon movie in America is they, like, combined 2 or maybe 3 movies together. Is there anything down here? No. Can you use the canoe to sail the seas as well? Like, I don't think that would be advisable in real life, but... No, you can't. Huh. Alright. I guess I should be going to... my ship then. There are too many enemies here. Is it through the top? Did I get to my ship? Should I have gone back and then, like, checked out what magic I could buy? Since I have more money? Maybe. Oh, yeah. Since I have the canoe and the ability to just, head on the, like, the river water or whatever, that means I don't necessarily have to stick to docks. Please don't kill Stewie. Okay. We got that heal off before... Oh well, they killed Brian. I didn't even see that they killed Brian at first. Yeah, sure, let's heal Aura again. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Is that patch of forest in the thing? The thing with Crescent Lake being to the south is that practically everything is to the north of it. So when he says North Cave, you know, I can't be completely sure how far north. Ooh, I guess someone got poisoned. Hina! Alright. So this splits off into two places, one of which I can dock. Anything here? No, it's nothing. Hahaha. Why do they have so many spots that are just nothing? It feels like there should be like a secret if you reach like a dead end that's like just a patch of nothing. Insane. Although, since I can just like kind of dock at rivers now, I wonder if that opens up the northern continents to us. Ah, I see a cave. I see some sort of cave. Okay, let's give it a save. And then maybe I'll use a tent, because tents are cheap. Cavern of Ice. Is this where the water crystal is, or is it? Or is this like where the lava stone is? Or is it both? Yeah, we're fighting some white dragons here. I don't know if they have blue eyes. I can't tell. You know, there are so many blue eyes cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like its own archetype, and they just keep adding more and more. This doesn't have like a... This doesn't have like a... You know... What you would expect out of Dungeon, like, in terms of music. It's more calm than that. So hopefully it's not very long if it has this calm music. Okay, no doors, just some stairs to go up. Oops, I didn't mean to do fire. Oh, and stairs to go down, not up. You know, the opposite direction. Things here are like a little bit weaker than the stuff that's outside. Like the crocodiles are giving me way more trouble. Oh yeah, you would expect things in an ice cave to be used to the cold, but maybe they aren't. Maybe they're just like me and they're really struggling. Like especially this Ice Gigas, he's wearing basically no clothes. That's probably why he doesn't have any nipples, he froze them off. Oh no! I stepped on the cracked ice. Oh, and every time I step on the cracked ice, I end up somewhere here. Where I must do a mandatory boss... Not boss battle, but enemy battle. Yeah. You know, that's what happened to, like, one of my cat's ears. He was, like, in a snowstorm and the frostbite took away one of his ears. But it's fine, it's just, like, the outer flap and stuff. It doesn't, like, it doesn't handicap him in any way. He just looks a little silly. Okay. Okay, and then these have... Instead of lava, they have, like, these spiky little floors to take away HP instead. Yeah, one of my cats is battle damaged. And then one of my other cats, he doesn't have a tail and people keep thinking that he got into some kind of accident. But no, he was born that way. That's like a breed thing. Yeah, it's a tailless cat. The breed is called like a Manx. The interesting thing about Manxes is that I think like you can't breed two tailless Manxes together because it'll you know, it won't make it to birth or something. Like it'll just like self-terminate in the womb or something like that, I think. Although I haven't looked up that information in a long time. So like every like tailless Manx is like has one parent with a tail, at least, I think. Ether. Oh. Thanks, I have to make it all the way over to... I had to make it all the way over to the little chest room again. Yeah, I think it has something to do with like, you know, because tails are connected to the spine, and maybe like the two tailless genes together make the spine too short or something for the fetus to survive. I'm not sure. You know, I'm no geneticist, I'm no biologist. I'm starting to regret not getting Kira on Lois. But then again, I don't know if I would be using Kira that much since MP is so precious. Okay. Okay, let me avoid all these cracks, you know? You know what they say, step on a crack, break your mother back. Oh, I forgot that Pyra wasn't, on our last command. Oh, cause I'm out of MP in that slot. Okay. Let me do a little Faraga. Yeah, you avoid the cracks on sidewalks. Because they say that's unlucky and your mother's gonna break her back. You know, that's like... Whenever the city, like, paves sidewalks, they always, like, bring out their black mages to cast a little curse. You know, I don't know why our tax dollars have to go towards these black mages with their curses, but... That's just a corrupt, city government. What if the mother's a tailless cat? I just assume that cats are kind of like immune to magic. Cause like cats are so associated with magic anyway. They're like witches' familiars and stuff. The chest contained clothes. What? Clothes. Oh, that's like the default armor. Flame sword. Oh, it's like a flame elemental sword, huh? Now, if these are all cracked, how do I get here? If only I could stand on the chest. Maybe there's like a place from the floor before this that I could like... Oh! I thought I had hit the button in time. Like I thought I cheated the system or something. But no. And then this guy respawns. Wow, DXR, you know AKB48? That's a name I've not heard for a long time. I'm gonna go pee. What's the origin lore? What are you talking about, DXR? I used to like that one AKB48 song, like the Hoisuru Fortune Cookie. The dance from that used to be very popular for a while. Like, there were so many organizations, groups of people that would, recreate that dance. Oh, there's a crack there in one of the treasure rooms. Maybe if we go in that crack, we'll end up somewhere good. Yeah, I was a member of AKB48, but they kicked me out because I was too powerful. You know, I was suplexing all the other girls, and they couldn't stand it. No one could defeat me. I think of the AKB40, of the 48 groups or whatever, I think my favorite one was like Hyakizaka 46, because they were like they were edgier. They had edgier songs. You know, they had those songs about not conforming. Sleeping bag, ice shield. Ooh, ice shield. Yes, they had like a song where they mentioned Richard Nixon, talking about the silent majority. Oh, the song was called Silent Majority too. Yeah. 君は君らしく生きてゆく自由がある。大人たちに支配されるな。Yeah, don't be controlled by adults. That was the message of the song. Here we go. Yes, I obtained the Lava Stone. Do I always end up in the same room? Yes, I do. I need to go down here anyway. I think. But they killed Hyakizaka 46 and they replaced it with some other group. I guess because they didn't really know how to handle like the more rebellious concept, and they just went back to the, you know, the cutesy slop. どこかの国の大統領がoh, I got another ice shield just from that battle. That's cool. Can anyone else equip an ice shield? No. No, okay. No one else can equip the ice shield, so that's kind of useless. Yeah, it does look like the whole floor might have been water. Or maybe the whole floor was like just flooded. And it was like, you know, someone just like took a really big poop and stuff. And then the toilet just overflooded and it got real cold and here we are. The existence of stairs in these places is so funny to me because it's like you have to construct these stairs. It's like it's not something that's naturally occurring. And then that brings into question who's like designing these caves. And to what end? Let's use another tent. So we have our key items. A mysterious rock that floats in the air. I wonder if we have to go back to... What's his name? Oh, he didn't actually have a name, but that one NPC that was talking about the lava stone in order to actually use it, or if going back to our ship will just make it fly. Yep, and that's me, the Croc Killer. You heard the Killer Croc, I'm the Croc Killer. I'm the one that kills the Killer Croc. My ship is not flying. Maybe I do have to go back to Crescent Lake Town. Although it did look like there was maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I maybe do have to go to Crescent Lake Town. I'm actually not... I know like Killer Croc is like some kind of comic book thing, but I don't know if he's like a villain, and then like if he is a villain, what his deal is. Is he like a crocodile man hybrid? Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, I mean like a man with crocodile features or something. I don't know if that's what Killer Croc is, or if Killer Croc is just like a man that has crocodile powers, whatever that means. I've been after the Levistone for 10 years. The cave to the north looks promising. I can't go. Okay, so he has nothing to say about the Levistone. We got the Levistone, now what? no one says anything about this Levistone that we have. Oh yeah. I guess like a crocodile power could be a strong jaw. It could also be good, like, swimming skills, maybe? I don't know. Do crocodiles swim, right? I think so. Maybe let's get Invisra. Did I already sleep? Yes, I did sleep, okay. So this guy's been after the Levistone for years. We got the Levistone and he has nothing to say. Really, you really don't have anything to say. Maybe I should just... maybe I'll just call it for now. We reactivated the second crystal, the fire crystal, at Mount Gulg, which was actually a volcano of some sort, by defeating Merilith, who had awoken when we defeated the Lich, and reawoken and had reawoken the Earth Crystal. And then we also got a canoe that lets us go on these waters, and we went to the ice cavern and we got a Levistone, which I presume is how we are going to make our ship fly, but I don't know how to attach it to the ship. I don't know how to use it. But we'll figure that out next time. Thanks for being here, DXR. The only one who did not abandon me.